Hi there. My name is John Stevens. I'm pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie him to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer or the kids' room or the garage. That's how we've been doing it. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. And most importantly, thank you for the love that you are sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. You are rocking it. Thank you so much, and thank you for your partnership in this ministry. I greatly appreciate it. This is for the fifth Sunday in Lent. We are looking at Mary, the sister of Martha and Lazarus, who anoints Jesus with oil, preparing him for the cross and ultimately his burial. So, how do we do a children's sermon on this? Well, the objects I'm looking at is things that we do to prepare for a trip or things that we bring for a trip. We got our luggage, and maybe we have our, passport or plane tickets. We have, you have your toothpaste and your toothbrush. You have, for me, a CPAP machine, all of these things. So one of the ideas I was thinking is having some luggage and pulling in a suitcase and opening it up and start pulling out all of these things that I use to prepare and get ready for a trip. And that Mary, in the gospel, Mary anointing Jesus is preparing Jesus for his journey to the cross. And so in that idea of what that anointing is, and when Jesus talks about that, about preparing for that, and that Mary is doing this. And I like that connection that as we journey through our lives, and then we can see how Jesus in Lent, as we follow Jesus and the journey of Jesus to the cross. And then that anointing is a way to tie it into preparing Jesus for his trip. Trip might use a different word, but his journey to the cross for you and I, as Jesus is preparing and is prepared. So that's the direction I'm going. Fairly simple. It gives you a springboard to start talking about it, maybe in Sunday school and looking at that. But ultimately, for the first sermon, for the smaller sermon, for the kids' sermon, story on the steps, it's about Mary preparing Jesus for the trip that Jesus is going to make, ending, we think, at the cross. But we know, we are people of the book, we are people of the story, we know that the cross is not the end of the story. So, preparing for the journey to the cross and then beyond. So, all right, hoping this can be useful for your own children's sermon as you pull out your luggage and as you prepare for your journey through the Sunday into Palm Sunday, Passion Sunday, into Holy Week, and then into the celebration of Easter. All right? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. And again, thank you for the love that you are sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. You are rocking it. All right? Peace. We'll see you next week.